Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf. So I was going to film just a sit down haul for you, and then I was thinking to myself, I have been doing a lot of just unboxings, like doing my TBR, unwrapping and doing my reading wrap-ups, and then just a lot of unboxings and maybe a haul now and then. And I was about to sit down and film another haul because I have some stacks that I've been building up to film, but because I get so many book boxes, and sometimes I'm like, do I group them together? But then I know some people just want specific videos for each box, and I don't mind doing that, but I don't want you to get sick of me just doing the same thing. And I noticed today that I've got over 500 subscribers. What? I mean, oh my goodness, if you are new to my channel, hello. I hope that you enjoy my content, and I'm so blessed to have you on my channel. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, and thank you so much to all the people that's been subscribed for a while now and always giving me your constant support. It means the world. So you haven't actually, if you are new, you haven't actually had a vlog from me yet, because I think my last proper vlogs was for Bookmas, and if you have gone back and watched those, you know that I sort of went through a lot at the end of last year. I'm not going to go ramble on about it, you'll see if you've watched them. And it was a repercussion of how this year started with like grief and everything and healing, and I don't want that to be what my channel is. I don't want it to be doom and gloom. I don't want it to be like no vlogs and not personal enough. I want to spend time with you guys as just me, not me just unboxing something. I mean, that is just my genuine reaction because I'm so excited about everything. You will see when I show you all the books that I've recently bought. I will show you in this video. So I'm just going to do like a spend the day with me. Spend the day with me. Although it will be a rambly day, and there will probably be more bloopers than the actual footage in this video because I have just come off of a 13-hour night shift, put some clothes on, brushed my teeth, put some clothes on, and here I am. So I normally make more mistakes and like tremble with my words even worse, because normally when I'm filming it's after a night shift or in between night shifts, but I digress. So yeah, I will show you the books that I've been buying recently, and yeah, I just don't know what this video is going to be. I don't know what this video is going to be. It's just, I just want to talk to you. You know, like on like a personal, not just a, oh, here's a little update after an unboxing. I want like an everyday vloggy type chat. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly through these books. I'm not going to talk too much about them. I'll just say snippets. So first thing I got is Christina Henry's The House That Horror Built. I was just really looking for some like horror to build up like a collection for when it does get round to spooky season, and I saw that this was like a signed book plate edition. I did accidentally buy 2 of these, so I'm going to give one to my friend because she likes like thrillers and stuff, so I think she might like this one. Yeah. And then I picked up this one. This was a cover buy because I was like, what is that? So I clicked on it, and it is the most wackiest cover ever. But then like looking at the pictures and that lot, I realised it was a more contemporary Camelot retelling. If the Knights of the Round Table come to fix the issues of the modern day, and I just really like the sound of that, and it's got a flop to it. So yeah, there's that one. Then I picked up this one, which was again a cover buy, and then I saw the sprayed edge. So it is Song of the Six Realms by Judy I. Lin. look how beautiful that is. And then the edges are beautiful. And I think this one is the one that's based on, yeah, Chinese mythology, and no, the book Rebecca. It's inspired by those, and I just thought that was really intriguing. And look at these end pages. How stunning are those end pages? Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, there's that one, which is also signed by the author. And then we have a Macbeth retelling. So if you know me, I absolutely love Shakespeare, and Macbeth is my favourite play by Shakespeare. I do love, what's the other one to love? I love Twelfth Night and Twelfth Night, Romeo and Juliet, obviously, but Macbeth is my all-time favourite. I just love it. So I'm really excited to read a retelling of it, and it's only a little short book, also signed. Then in a past haul, I hauled the new the Shatter series. They're doing new copies of it in hardback, like these beautiful editions, and this is the second one in those. I did get these recommended to me. He's found me and I'm slipping away. He's never going to let me go, is what it says on the back. So yeah, this is book 2, and these are by Terry Maffey. And then this one is by the author Andy Darcy Theo. He is a TikToker. He's an author that is on TikTok, and I saw his like process of getting this published, and I just bought it because it sounded really good, and I really wanted to support him because he looks such a genuine man. Like, he's just really lovely. He comes across so lovely. On the back it says, when consumed by shadow, even the faintest light can be blinding. 4 friends, 4 powers, 1 epic destiny. And yeah, and I liked that Waterstones did a sprayed edge for him. So I picked that one up. So it's a new fantasy book. I did pick up, now that it's in paperback, I picked up the Tress of the Emerald Sea. It is a Cosmere novel with from Brandon Sanderson, so it will be on this shelf somewhere. So yeah, a new Cosmere book. I've heard really good things about these secret projects that he came out with, and I've heard really great things about this one, so I had to get it when I knew that it was coming out in paperback. I did also buy the new contemporary romance by Elsie Silver. Obviously, she wrote the Chestnut Spring series, and I did enjoy those books, so it will be fun to see a different contemporary romance by this author. And then I saw this one. I did tell you about the Tara DeWitt books. I was looking for some more newer contemporary romance authors to read from, and I saw this one, and it's called Late Bloomer, and the cover had me. So yeah, I got this one also. You never guess what. So I just answered the door. Where are they? And I just took them out of the parcel. And you know how I literally just mentioned Tara DeWitt? Her new book's just come in the post, and it's called Savour It. Summer Won't Last Forever. There is no tagline. Yeah, how weird is that? I was literally just saying that I brought Late Bloomers as another, like, contemporary author I want to try. And the other one that I did say that I'd picked up beforehand was Tara DeWitt, and her newest book has just come. I have just read Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt, and I did really enjoy that one. Spoiler alert for my wrap up. But I'm really happy to have more. I think I've got 3 more of hers to read now. So I've got this one, the Co-op, and is it Rootbound? I don't know why I'm asking you. I should know. I think it's Rootbound, Co-op, and now this one. So yeah, I have got a few contemporary romances to get into. And then what also came was King of Sloth, which is the King of Sin book 4. So I do have the first 3 is it King of Wrath, the first one? Is King of Wrath, King of Pride, and King of Greed, and then this is King of Sloth. So obviously it's the deadly sins, isn't it? So yeah, this one has also come. I have not read any in the series yet, but I knew this one was coming soon. So, you know, maybe I'll be able to jump in and start that series. I'm really excited to have these. So yeah, that was the other one that's just come through the post. And then we have Spy X Family Volume 11. I talk about this manga series all of the time on my channel. I absolutely love Spy X Family. This is about Twilight. It is a agent called Twilight. He has a mission where he needs a family to complete this mission. So he goes and adopts a daughter, not knowing that this daughter he adopts is a telepath. And then he goes and hunts a wife. And he finds someone that agrees to marry him. They make like a deal. They get married and play pretend as this family. But he doesn't know that the woman he picked for his wife is also an assassin, and the only person that knows that there is a telepath, an assassin and a spy under one roof is the child, obviously, because she's a telepath. And it is such a wholesome action, great series. I absolutely love it. Really enjoy the anime to this also, so I highly recommend. And that was the third one that just got delivered, as if I didn't have enough books to show you. But I also got Taemin 7, which is Chloe Walsh's Boys of Tomin series. So this starts with Binding 13. I really want to get to this. This is, I think this series I did put on my 24 books I want to read in 2024. So yes, this one has come, and they are like chunky books, which I am excited about because I do like a chunky book, especially with romances, and I've heard that these are like a hard hitting as well and very bingeable, so I'm glad I've got the new one now. And then also to follow on in a series, this is the follow on to Powerless, and it is powerful. This one's like a little novella to go along with it. It came with the sprayed edge, so I picked that up. Again, I'm waiting for the proper second book to come out. I have pre-ordered that, and then I'm going to start this series so I can like binge. I do love binging series, because I find if I don't, then I put it off, and then it gets to a point where I have to reread the whole series just to get in the flow of things again. And I am terrible for that. And again, this is a series, like a trilogy at the minute. I don't know if there's going to be more. Was this the last one? I don't know. But it is Burning Crowns. So the first one was Twin Crowns. The second one was Cursed Crowns. And now there's Burning Crowns out. But these are absolutely stunning. Each of them have beautiful stenciled edges. Absolutely beautiful. Love that. This series has me really intrigued. We have Catherine Doyle and Catherine Webber, which is the authors, and I am really excited to get into this series. I want to do it. I want to do it. Then I have the new Jinjitsu that has just come out. This book cover, Jinjitsu, is just... And this is short stories by Hiro Katsukuhara, but the art is by Jinjitsu. So Hiro Katsukuhara is one of the storytellers of Mimi's Tales of Terror, and obviously I have just read that manga last month. Absolutely loved it. So I am really excited to have another one that is Hiro Katsukuhara, and that is been illustrated and everything by Jinjitsu, because I had devoured the last one, and this one is a tiny one, and it just screams. Oh, is this an actual... So this is... Oh, okay. Okay. So this is not a manga. Oh, it does say that it has... Oh, wait, is it? I am confused. So it starts off as a manga, and then it actually goes into an actual novel. I like that, but it's still got, let me show you. I'm just flicking through it and not actually showing you. So obviously with mangas, they go backwards. So it starts off with a manga, and then as you go along, it turns into a novel. But the novel has been illustrated by Jinjuitsu still. That is freaking creepy, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry if that scared you. But yeah, new Jinjuitsu. I might as well carry on with the manga now I've done those. So the other manga that came was volume 6 of Parasite. Again, obviously I am collecting these editions because eventually the whole spines will spell out Parasite. We are so close. We are 2 away from the finished product, and I will show you once it is done, and I will be binging these. And these are gorgeous because they have been made in full colour, and as you can tell with Jinjuitsu, I really love a horror manga, so these are going to be right up my street. I just know it, and that's why I've collected them. I'm a bugger for that, like collecting books. You see collecting books and not reading them yet and waiting for the whole collection to come out, then binging them. But then I'm thinking, well, what if I buy a whole collection of books and then don't actually like them? And then I'm going to go into the graphic novel that I've got while I'm on this sort of genre. And it is Lore Olympus, which is volume 6. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling, and I absolutely love this series. You can read it online as like a webtoon type webcomic, but I wait for the hardbacks to come out because this is just gorgeous and is totally worth it. So we do have volume 6 of that. Oh my god, that smells incredible. No, that like new magazine type smell. Yeah. While we're on like picturesque books, this is the, no, I do have a middle grade in here also, but this one is also like a middle grade to maybe a bit younger, and it's all about dinosaurs, and it's a flip book, Encyclopedia of Dinosaurs, 200 flaps to explore. It is a child's book. It is a child's book. Get your mind out of the gutter. I thought this was going to be really good for, because I have got a load of nieces and nephews, and if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. I absolutely love them. And this is a book, and like literally all of this is, I can't grab one, but it's literally a flip inside of a flip. It all opens up, and they are all over the page. If I show you the page more closely, you will see like all of the pages open up, and then tiny to huge, predators and prey, egg to adult. So it's literally a load of information about dinosaurs, and I just thought it would be a really cute one to go through when my nieces and nephews come over and teach them about dinosaurs. I just loved it. I'm just obsessed with dinosaurs, and apparently even when it comes in a flip chart with loads of flaps. So yeah, I got that one too because I just thought it would be a really fun experience to go through it with my nieces and nephews. The next book I'm going to go for is The Honey Witch, and this just seemed like a really cozy fantasy book, which, if you know me, I love a cozy fantasy book, especially if it's witchy. It says, the Honey Witch is cursed to never find true love, but when she meets a woman who doesn't believe in magic, she dares to hope for more. And it says, from debut author Sydney J. Shields comes an unmissable tale of sweet magic and love overcoming all. Say less. Say less. And I love that, how beautiful that like pale, really baby yellow colour. How beautiful is that cover though? I just think it sounds really cozy and cute, so I got it. These 3 books I would do all together because they are Samantha Shannon's The Bone Season series, like the rest of the books. I already have The Bone Season. We have The Mime Order, The Song Rising and The Mask Falling. Obviously I have read all of these, but all of these have been revised by the author, and how, because she wrote these years ago, and she has gone through them with a fine-tooth comb and did some tying up some loose ends that she felt like they didn't have a perfect fit, or changing things that she wanted to change in them. So I will be doing a reread of these, and I am so excited to do that. And look how beautiful these are though, next to each other. So this is The Mime Order. This is The Song Rising. This is The Mask Falling. I am obsessed with these new covers. They are beautiful, and I'm so glad that I have them all now. So that is those. If you don't know about The Bone Season, it is a dystopian, it's got tarot, it's action packed, it's just incredible. I loved it, absolutely loved it. The next book, I have already hauled this in my last video, like my last haul, and I didn't realise when I pre-ordered it from Waterstones, I forgot that I also pre-ordered it from the Broken Binding, and it is The Play of Shadows by Sebastian de Castell. But this has beautiful sprayed edges. But I'm thinking I'm not bad about having duplicates, because if I love this Greatcoat series, which is Sebastian de Castell's new Greatcoat series, I have read the original, absolutely love the original. So I am not mad at having 2 copies, because I will annotate these. These are like swashbuckling, merry band of men type books. If you like that type of book, I highly recommend the Greatcoat series, and I'm really looking forward to starting this one. So can't wait. So yeah, I did mention these in my previous haul. This, but it's these now because I've got 2. But I did mention them in a previous haul. This one carries on from Skander and the Unicorn Thief series. This one is Skander and the Chaos Trials. So this is the 3rd one in this series. I love how these books are, because they are really, really beautiful. Like underneath the dust jackets, they are all the same, like different colours, but absolutely beautiful. And I have read the first one in this series, and I really enjoyed it. So I can't wait to carry it on. So yeah, I'm excited to get this. So this is a middle grade, and it is about Skander, who's always wanted to be a unicorn rider, but to do so you have to take a test. But when he goes, on the day that he goes to take this test, he's refused to take it when a stranger shows up at his door and says, I'm going to take you to go and get your unicorn egg. And so he goes with this stranger, and it goes from there. It's really, really good. Really loved the book. Then another follow-on. So this is, I haven't read the first one yet, but we got it in a book box. And that one was The Book That Wouldn't Burn. And this one is The Book That Broke the World. And the edges match the other one. If you would have seen my unboxing, you've probably seen these around because they was everywhere at one point. But yeah, so the bookshelves carry on with the other one, and it does look pretty much similar. So I got this to carry it on. The book subscription box, which was the Locks Library, also brought this one out. So it also has lovely detailing on the naked hardback, beautiful end pages. These books are absolutely beautiful. And then it's orange on the bottom and green on the top. Such beautiful books. And this one also comes with a letter from the author in, which I like. Obviously you got that in the first one. I have heard really good things about the first book, so I have got high hopes for both of them, and they are just stunning. So yeah, I also got that book. Again, running on the theme of me collecting books for like spooky season and stuff, and just wanting new like murder mysteries and thrillers and stuff on my shelf. It's Stuart Turton's The Last Murder at the End of the World, and this is a murder mystery book, and it says solve the murder to save what's left of the world. I just thought it sounds amazing. Look at the edges, absolutely beautiful. This is a Waterstones exclusive edition. It has a map, which you know, and then at the bottom of the map is where it is signed by the author. And you know how much I love a murder mystery if you've been here a while. I can't wait to dive into this, but I am trying so hard to save like a lot, because I put a lot on my TBR cart, at least like 15 books I think I did last year, and I managed to get through them. So I do want to do like a similar amount this year. So I want to gradually get them throughout the year and save them and have just a great time around spooky season. So yeah, I got this one. I love that the letters are like textured. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But yeah, really cute, nice detail. Then there's a book that I brought for the cover. I just love fantasies when it involves dragons. If you tell me a fantasy has got dragons in it, I will pick it up. I am so easy to sell on a dragon fantasy, and this one was no different. Look at that cover. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. And then Waterstones went and outdid themselves with a beautiful like ombre sprayed edge. But I was going to get this before I'd even seen the special edition. And it says, from the ashes of an empire, a hero will rise. And it's called Dragon Rider by Taran Matthew. It's bright orange underneath, which is my favourite colour. We have a map, which is absolutely beautiful. Such detail, love that. So yeah, I picked this up. I don't want to read too much into it because I pre-ordered it a while ago now. So I've sort of forgot what it's about, and I like to go into my fantasies that way. I don't know if it's got romance in it. I don't know what. It's just a dragon fantasy, and that's what I'm going in as. I just love dragons so much. Then also I got Funny Story by Emily Henry. So #1 best-selling author, we all know that. This is an exclusive edition because again, it has the ombre, and I have been recommended this book by a few people now. They said that it's really, really good, and I don't expect anything less from Emily Henry. Absolutely love her books, and I have said before when I was saying about needing to find new contemporary romance authors, because I have those set ones that I auto buy. So like your Emily Henry, your Ali Hazelwood, your Tessa Bailey, you know, you have them authors that if they're bringing out a contemporary romance, it doesn't matter what it's about. I'm going to be pre-ordering it. And this was one of them. And I'm so glad that I did because of all the people that's recommended me so far. I'm so excited for it. And then the last few books are some translated fiction. And a few of these I got the inspiration from one of you guys, because you sent me a picture of 3 of them and was like, don't know which one to read next, and I was like, they all look absolutely amazing. So the first one, I think this is translated from German, and it is Door to Door Bookstore. How cute is that cover? And this one says, there's a book written for every one of us. Carl may be 72 years old, but he's young at heart. Every night he goes door to door delivering books by hand to his loyal customers. He knows their every desire and preference, carefully selecting the perfect story for each person. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Can you imagine? Oh, an old man, sweet old man coming to your door and just knowing what books you love. Oh, I'll be like, come for a cup of tea, come on. One evening, as he makes his rounds, 9-year-old Sashka, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, appears. Loud and promiscuous, she insists on accompanying him and even tries to teach him a thing or two about books. When Carl's job at the bookstore is threatened, will the old man and the girl in the yellow raincoat be able to restore Carl's way of life and return the joy of reading to his little European town? Oh my goodness, that sounds so sweet. The door-to-door bookstore is a heartwarming tale of the value of friendship, the magic of reading, and the power of books to unite us all. I'm sorry. That just sounds incredible. I cannot wait to read that. That sounds so cozy, doesn't it? Look at them. Oh. Obsessed. And then the next one was translated from Japanese, and it is What You Are Looking For Is in the Library. So this is obviously another book about books. A lot of these are. I just love books about books, and I love translated fiction. So shortlisted for Japan's Booksellers Award. Library, what a nice sounding word. So comforting. I feel like I'm a student again. Library. Am I allowed to borrow books? Question mark. I want to read these quite soon. I might even wrap them up though for the next round on my cart. So try and get to them all this year. So I don't want to read too much into them like I did that one, because I don't want to know too much. But it's a book about books, and it's translated from Japanese. This one, I think the author is from Madrid. It says, the house breathes, the house contains bodies and secrets. A house of women and shadows, built from poetry and revenge. Oh, it just sounds so good. I just really loved the cover. It's woodworm, and it says, the house is visited by ghosts, by angels that line the roof like insects, by saints that burn their bed sheets with their halos. It was built by a small-time hustler as a means of controlling his wife. Even after so many years, their daughter and her granddaughter can't leave. They may be witches, or they may just be angry, but when the mysterious disappearance of a young boy draws unwanted attention, the two isolated women, already subject of public scorn, combine forces with the spirits that haunt them in their pursuit of something that resembles justice. Oh, it's a horror that drags generations of monsters into the sun. So yeah, obviously it's translated, and again, I was building up my horror books for spooky season, and that cover is just... But the last one regarding the books about books, this one is translated from Korean. Welcome to the Hungnam-dong bookshop. And it called to me when I saw it. There was only one thing on her mind: I must start a bookshop. She did everything she wanted to do: go to university, marry a decent man, get a respectable job. Then it all fell apart. Burned out, abandoned by her old life, quits her high-flying career and follows her dream. She opens a bookshop. I am with you on that one. I wish I could do that. And how cute is the bookshop though? So sweet. So yeah, another translated fiction and another book about books. And that is the whole stack of books that I wanted to show you. But now this video is like 48 minutes long, and I feel like I should have just filmed a haul, because now this video is going to be far too long for me to drag you around for the rest of the day. But sod it, I'm going to do it anyway. So I hope that you enjoyed that, I would say, little haul. but it's not. I hope you enjoyed that haul. I hope that you got some inspiration by some of these. Sorry I didn't go into too much detail. I just wanted to be like a fly-in one, but obviously I went into a detail about some of them, and obviously some of them we already know, like the Samantha Shannons. They've been out for quite some time. I do highly recommend them if you didn't know about them, and all of the books about books. And I just, don't you think that this is just going to be the sweetest book ever? It's translated by Melody Shaw. I want an old man that knows my preference in books to come and deliver me books on his little red bike. That's so cute. The feel-good novel for all book lovers. It has been said that books find their own readers, but sometimes they need someone to show them the way. Oh. That was a lot, wasn't it? Oh my god. Yeah. So the book I'm currently reading is Claire Keegan's Antarctica. So this is full of short stories. So I've put tabs in to mark where all of the stories are, so you can just see how many. I think there's like 15 or something like that. And I'm so far this much through, so I've got this left to read. And I'm really enjoying these. Like, the first one had me gripped. Like, straight away I was gripped, and the ending of it, like, these end really abruptly. They're not like rounded out short stories. They leave you wanting more. And even when I read Claire Keegan's Foster, it was more of a rounded out story, but it did leave you wanting more, whereas these just leave you like, no, like the sudden stop, and it's like, well, what happens next? Like, what's the first story, like I say, had me gripped. It's really, really scary because something like that, like things like that do happen and could happen. And then the second one, when the way that one ended, I'm like, what a really weird situation to end in. The third story in this, it had a quote in it, and I just really liked that quote. And I know it sounds really dark because I'm terrified of heights. Like, it's one of my biggest fears. But it says, a person that will never jump isn't afraid of heights. And I was like, that is so, like, dark, but true, because you're not scared of falling because you don't plan on falling. Whereas if you've ever had it in your mind of jumping, it just blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was like, oh, okay, I see that. Like, not like I'm wanting to jump off at anything or anything, but do you know what I mean? Like, if you've ever had, like, you could envision yourself like jumping, even if it's like by accident or something, you can visually see yourself, imagine yourself falling, is the people that's scared of heights. And the people that's not scared of heights is the ones that knows that they're safe and that they won't fall. That don't make no sense now, does it? Because obviously that's the reason. But do you get what I mean? It's only the people that picture themselves jumping that's afraid of heights. And I just thought that was really dark and poetic in a way. So yeah, I have been really enjoying these. What did I... Yeah, so the first one was called Antarctica after the book. The second one that ended in a very weird situation, that one was called Love in the Tall Grass. The next one was called Where the Water's Deepest, which is the one that I've just been talking about with the jumping. And then the next one was the Ginger Rogers Sermon, and that one just made me feel really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. I don't know, it just grossed me out. But that's what I love about, and that's all I've read so far, but that's what I love about Claire Keegan's writing. It's so gripping and it's submersive, and it's just tiny stories, but I just can't help but love her writing. Her writing is incredible. I can't get enough of it. Like, I can see myself wrapping more of, because I've got 2 more of Claire Keegan's books that I haven't read yet, and I can see myself wrapping those up for my cart as well, because it's just books that I really, really want to get to, because every time that I've read any of her short stories, including Foster, I just have feelings. I have feelings. It brings out feelings, and I didn't realise, with it being such short stories, that how much they could draw out of you. And she's just incredible. I think she's absolutely an amazing writer. So I'm really excited to get back into these. The next one I'm reading is Storms. So we'll see what that one's about. So what I've been doing is, ignore my squiggles because I was writing them in like moving vehicles and stuff. So every time I finish a short story, I'll write something like how I was feeling at the end of it, or something that stuck out to me. So obviously the jumping thing that happened in the actual story. So I can, when I do my wrap up, I can remember which story corresponded to which ending. But yeah, absolutely loving this. Highly recommend Claire Keegan. If you've never read anything by her, I would definitely recommend Foster as well, because that was just, I loved that. I was so emotional. But yeah, that's the book that I'm currently reading. I have read, so far this month, I have read Empire of the Vampire. Thank you very much. I've made up for my sins of last month of not reading it, but I have read that now. Oh my god. And I've also read Black Eyed Susans. I've also read Cunning Women, and the Tara Dewitt one, The Funny Feelings, which I really enjoyed as well. After this one, I'm thinking of reading Hooked. The Peter Pan, like smutty Peter Pan retelling, or whatever it is, dark romance retelling. I'm thinking of reading that one next, and then jumping into the Bargainer series. So that's my plans for reading. But I am just concentrating on this one at the minute. But I think what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to lie, I am shattered. What time are we actually on? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so... Oh my goodness, what time did I get up yesterday? 7. So I've been awake for 31 hours, so this is why I am rambly and stumbly and really could do with some rest. But like, if I don't finish this vlog today, I have tomorrow off as well. It's my only days off, so I'll be back at work on Friday. But I want to read a bit more of this, so what I might do is I might put some comfies on and read a little bit more. If I feel tired, I might nod off. But I'm going to send my husband a message to say, don't let me sleep all night, because I am vlogging. Because he tends to just let me catch up on sleep whenever. I will let you know if I read any more, what my thoughts are. Let me know what your current reads are. Let me know what you're thinking of them, what rating you're giving them. Are you enjoying your experience with them? Are you enjoying a certain character but not so much the plot? Let me know everything. And if you have recommendations for me. Have you had any recent horror books that you could recommend me? Horror or Christmassy books? I know it's crazy to talk about Christmas at this time, but obviously, no, you know, books are expensive. So it's better to have a jump on it now. This is my excuse. A jump on it now, and then I've got Christmassy books for my cart for when it comes to Bookmas again. But yeah, let me know all of your recommendations. I would love to know. Also, let me know how you are. How are you doing? And I really mean it. Let me know how you are. Like, are you okay? Do you need a hug? Because I'll send you one virtual hug. And if you're going through a hard time right now, you got this. Keep your chin up. You'll get there. You will get there. We'll do it together. And this vlog is me pushing myself forward. So think of something that you don't feel like you can do it at the minute, but there is a little step that you can do to get you closer to that goal. And mine is to do my weekly vlogs again. But I didn't think I'd be able to vlog again and smile. But apparently talking to you all just makes me smile. So yeah, let me know how you are. And if you haven't recently, ring your parents or your grandparents or a sibling and just tell them you love them. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to read some of this. Toodaloo! So yesterday I did climb in bed to rest and I fell asleep and I didn't wake up. I had been working, obviously I mentioned that I'd been working the night before, but I have been struggling to sleep over the past few nights before that, like the few days before that, between my night shifts. So I was running on fumes yesterday, and when my husband got home he didn't want to wake me because he knows that I've been struggling with sleep. So I slept and didn't wake up until like in the middle of the night, and then I was just watching stuff on my phone as you do, and then I went back to sleep. woke up this morning. As you would have seen, I took Beanie for a walk. We went for, her head's just popped up. She sat on my knee. She just was like, what are you going to say? We're going for another one? Yeah, we went for a walk this morning and we just got caught in the rain. And I know some people might get annoyed at like getting caught in the rain when they're out walking, but I find it so refreshing. Like when you're out and you're already warm because you've warmed up because you're walking, and then the rain hits you and it's just like, oh, I just love it. Anyway, I digress again. So I have now finished Claire Keegan's Antarctica. I did really enjoy this. Some of them are set towards the end, some of them are set years ago when there is a few like racial slurs in there, so be warned of that. But I fairly enjoyed the stories in this. I can't remember where I got to yesterday. Was it? I think it was the one that made me feel uncomfortable, wasn't it? And then there was Storms, where it was a child that was living with the mother who was like had mental health issues. Then there was one where a girl is doing what she can to put food on the table and sending out her sister to, while she does deeds to help pay for the food on the table. And then something happens that it made it so a situation could have put her sister in danger. I did really enjoy that one. I don't want to say too much because obviously they're really, really short and they all end very abruptly and leave you wanting more. And then there's one where it's just like one night stands. There is women looking for people who actually see them, whereas their husbands at home, they just see them as their wife. They don't actually see the person inside. I enjoy those type of ones that's in here. There's ones where a child is missing. There's ones where children and the parents have to deal with that. There's ones where there is the loss of their daughter and they're dealing with that. It's a very mixed bag of stories. They're hard-hitting stories that are like, they can be real. They do happen in every day, even if they haven't happened to you. So it draws out emotions and makes you think it only takes like certain things and life could change just like that. And I like that. I still agree with my first opinion that Claire Keegan's writing is amazing. I've fairly enjoyed this book. I don't know what I'm going to go into next. I might jump into, because I was going to jump into Hooked. I think I told you that, like that was going to be my next book. Or do I go to the MJ Aldridge's book, a thriller book called Eye for an Eye? I think I'll stick with Hooked. I'll go with Hooked because that's one that I unwrapped, whereas Eye for an Eye was one that I just added. I just realised my head is not even in the shot properly. I do apologise. You have just heard me rambling with half a head. But I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl that likes to read books. I thought I'd update you to say that I have read this, really enjoyed it. And I will read Hooked next, and then I think I'll read Eye for an Eye. But I don't think I'm going to start one soon, as in straight away, because Bridgerton, that season 3 has got released today. And I need to watch it so bad. I love Bridgerton. So I'm waiting, because me and my husband watch it together, so I'm waiting for him to get home from work. I may run a bath. I might have a bath, have a cosy bath, and then come downstairs and watch Bridgerton when I have something to eat. I think that's what I'm going to do. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yes, that sounds like a plan. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I say, I didn't even know what this video was going to be about. I just really wanted something a bit more personal on my channel, and a start off of me trying to film life again rather than just unboxings, because like I say, I find them really easy to film because I have a subject to film. Do you get what I mean? And I know I'm going to be smiling because I'm going to be excited for a new book or new book goodies that come in a box. And I just wanted to make a video like this where I do talk about books. It's always going to be about books, but I wanted just a day with me where, well, 2 days now, where we just catch up, and then you can just see how my day is going, and then I can get used to actually vlogging my days again and being more happier during the day and on my days off, rather than just getting into bed. And I think it will be good for me, and I hope that you do enjoy my vlogs, my reading vlogs, and get to know me a bit better. You will see I'm not the best at editing or anything, but I do try my best. I do work a lot, so I think last month I did 208 hours of work, maybe more because I've had a bit of training, but I work a lot, so having the time, if I could get someone to edit my videos for me, I would film all the time. You would get sick of me. I'd post every day, but I don't have someone that does that, and so you're stuck with my editing skills. I do apologise. I've enjoyed like talking to you guys again, spending some time with you. And I am thinking of, not this weekend, because I'm working all this weekend, which is probably when this video will go out. I'm going to try and edit in time for the weekend. Next weekend, I'm thinking of going to Waterstones, so I can do a vlog around that. If you want to come to Waterstones with me, I will film and take you to Waterstones. I can't believe I've got like over 500 subscribers. Since I realised that yesterday, that's all I've been thinking about. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. So not only has me and my husband just binge watched the first 4 episodes of Bridgerton season 3, I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Yes, Pollen. I cannot wait till June, till the second half comes out. I'm gonna be going online tonight and seeing everybody's opinions and spoilers and everything on the season to see what everyone thinks, because I can't wait. Oh my goodness. But I did start reading Hooked, and I'm really enjoying it. I am 18 chapters in, and it is a dual narrative. It's James and Wendy, and Wendy has come into James's bar with her friends, and he finds her captivating, and then he finds out who she is. She is Peter's daughter, who is James's enemy, and he thinks that he's going to be able to use her as a way of revenge, and it's getting steamy, and I'm really enjoying it. So I did start a book. I started it while I was in the bath, and absolutely loving it. But I am going to end the vlog here. I hope that you've enjoyed spending a couple of days with me. I know this is a long vlog for just a couple of days, but obviously I did my haul in this vlog. and I am now finishing it while I am in my nightshirt. So sorry about that. But I have really enjoyed vlogging again. I hope that you enjoyed this little vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. This is not going well. Hold on. Yeah. That doesn't look steady. Will that do? Do I need the light on? But then will I need to take my glasses off? I think we're good. Oh my goodness. My goodness me. What am I filming? Who knows? Who knows? I did accidentally. This is the rubbishest haul ever, and I do apologise. Got Tamin 7, which is in the Boys of Toman. I think I've got another parcel. 1 minute. The first one was twin. The first one was I thought I told a putty cat. I did. A story by Hiro Katsukawara. Kohaha. So yes, we have flaps to explore. Is to never find true love. Sorry. I'll start that again. Oh. The rest in the series of Samantha Shannon's. So the rest is the Samantha Shannon's, the bow scenes, why can't I get my words out? It's because I'm tired, but I'm really excited about the book. And I want to talk to you. Anyway, so it is the Mime Order, the Song Hashing, and it is Play of Shadows by Sebastian de Castell. Because this is a new tell me, because obviously the books stay, don't fall. Loud and promiscuous, she insists on accompanying him. Loud and promiscuous, she insists on accompanying him. The Ginger Rogers seminar, or I can't see what I've wrote there. It's actually in the book. I'm trying to read my own writing, and it will tell me. Sermon. No, with it being I've been awake for 31 hours right now. So this is why the video is rambly and I can't get my words out. Sorry for pointing, I don't mean to do that. That's rude. So, and when I have finished Claire Keegan's Antarctica. I just spat. Let me do that again. I really liked that one. Like hard hitting, and I'm trying to think of my words now. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it. I just need to stop filming. Yeah, I've really enjoyed vlogging again. I hope that you enjoy it. If you did, let's do that again. What did I say? Oh God, Bridgerton. I really need to read those books. I'm obsessed.